Well, I'm here today to share the latest accessibility and inclusive amenity standards that are going to be a part of the new concourses at the Reno-Tahoe International Airport. So relative to the building codes, we're using the latest from the IBC as well as the ADA. Some of the key elements to reference here, this is an overall plan of the concourses with the existing terminal here in the middle. Because the new concourses are slightly higher than the existing, there's going to be some barely noticeable ramps at either location to raise that elevation, so they'll be shallow enough to where they won't need handrails. Additionally, the provisions for outdoor terraces that may be here or here will be fully accessible to the public. And then kind of lastly, relative to this, all the boarding bridges, all 24, there's going to be additional gates, will be fully accessible. Overall, the project will encompass 24 gates, fully accessible facility, including gate lounges as well as the gaming terraces, all accessible. And this is a view of the main circulation within the concourses. As you can see, the visibility and the ease of access and free flow between the circulation and the gates is much improved over the existing condition. We have walls of gaming inhibiting that flow. And it's more evident in this view here where you see the reimagined gaming and how it creates more porosity for people to move in and out. Some of the other aspects that we like to talk in terms of health and wellness is related to access to natural daylight and views, which you see is pretty evident here with the 14-foot tall windows. And then next I'm going to talk about the restrooms. And there's going to be over 250% more restrooms and restroom area within the new concourses in 4 different locations, as you see here. So all 4 locations will have a dedicated family restroom. And then each concourse will have inclusive amenities centered around pet relief areas, a nursing room, as well as an adult changing room. Here's a view of the main entrance to one of the restrooms. The key branding elements, which is meant to be an intuitive wayfinding element, is the blue and the dark metal. So that feature will be at all 4 restrooms to reinforce that. Additionally, the signage in different forms, whether it's graphic, written, will also create a more intuitive environment for passengers. So the restrooms, as well as the facility, is primarily touchless throughout. Some of the key features for the restrooms are really a lot of circulation around the different elements, creating more ease of physical movement for everybody, not to mention just people with special needs. Once again, the access to natural light is going to be psychologically comforting, as well as providing access to art, which you see here. Another key feature within the restrooms, the toilet stalls will be 6'6" deep, which means it'll be easier for all passengers to bring in a bag into the stall and maneuver easily. And then other aspects of that, so that was the main restrooms. So within some of the inclusive amenities are these elements which are more centrally located. Within the restroom blocks, we have a baby changing station, which you see here. There's one in the men's room as well. And then we have a nursing room on each concourse, which is depicted through here. It's a more hospitality-like environment, not clinical, meant to be more comforting for families as they're traveling. And then lastly, in this location is the pet relief room, which you see here. So this is providing certainly an opportunity. A lot of people travel with their pets, maybe dogs, and it gives them the benefit of using that service throughout. And then kind of lastly, in the family restroom, in this location, there will be an adult changing table, which is a newer feature, and in a few years it's going to be a code requirement. So that's for people with family members that may need special needs to maybe change some clothing for a variety of reasons. And so the eastern restroom blocks have a lot of the similar amenities in terms of the ease of movement, touchless, the baby changing, and as well as a family restroom. And kind of close with the outdoor terraces. As I mentioned, they're going to be really cool features provided the budget can afford them, but nonetheless they're going to be fully accessible for the entire public. Thank you.